Who do you think your team's games tonight?
I actually really liked our team's game. Thought we came with good pop today and good energy, and thought we played pretty good 60 minutes. I mean, we wouldn't have liked to, come out of the gates down 2-0, but good effort, and we got to bring that same effort tomorrow night.
You got real close. Talk about that third period, just making a run there.
Yeah, like we give ourselves, we get ourselves back in the game there, and then we give up another one right away. So got to eliminate that, but good push by our team, good belief, and we gotta just keep going. Coming out of this break, that's a good start for us. Good effort, and we gotta just continue with that tomorrow night.
What were you seeing in the game, just collectively, to allow you guys to maybe score those goals that you weren't able to at the beginning there?
I don't know. I mean, I think our power play is pretty good. We had some good looks in the first two power plays, and then obviously we capitalized on the third one. But I mean, they're a good team, and when they get a lead, they just sit back, and there's no reason for them to give anything up. So of course we're going to be able to make a push and make some plays because they're just sitting back. They don't want to risk anything. But it's a good team over there. That's a good push by us, but probably not enough there. And like I said, good effort, but we got to bring that again tomorrow and get a win.
I mean, you mentioned they're a good team. How do you kind of get into those areas, when they're just sitting back?
It's hard. I mean, I think their goalie played really well the first two periods, and then made a lot of big saves. Even in the third, he did too. So that's where we got to just find a way to, in the second, probably get a rebound goal, tip goal, just find a way to get on the board. So we have a lot of life heading into the third period, So when you're down 2-0, you got to dig yourself out of a hole. And then 3-1's the same thing. So that's something we got to learn fast here. With now we got 24 games down the stretch, and I think that was a good start for us coming out of the break. But like I said, we got to keep finding our game and getting better.
So what you're saying is you take this game tomorrow and kind of build on it and maybe play with the lead.
Yeah, we should be really excited to play tomorrow. I mean, I think every team in the league's got a back-to-back coming out of this, so we should be excited to get on the road and get back to it and be ready to go to play tomorrow.
Did it feel like you had more time and space out there after playing in Four Nations?
I mean, probably, yeah. Like that was insane hockey. That was, an unbelievable brand of hockey, and the NHL is the NHL. It's still great hockey, but I think that was at a different level, and I'm sure everyone will come back to earth here in the next few weeks. But definitely just a little more puck time, and but that's a good team. They close on you fast. They got Big D, and they play a good game. So it's a hard game for us, and we got to make it hard on other teams like they did on us tonight.
How about for you, Jack? How do you feel physically? Maybe you're wondering how much energy you have for this game tonight?
I mean, did I feel my best? No, but I get paid to play, so I got to come out here and try to perform, and I just got to come try to bring my best. And I mean, there's 80 guys in the league that play in that tournament. And I think we're all lucky that we got to be a part of that, and especially the Americans and the Canadians, to be a part of those two games. You're fortunate, so I think that was more of an honor to be a part of that, and now I'm ready to go for a big push in the second half with the Devils.
Jack. Nico, we were just talking to Jack, obviously, and he said, you don't want to give that team a 2-0 lead, but he really did like the way you guys played as a whole. Other than that, how do you sort of evaluate coming out of the break the way you guys did?
Yeah, I think it wasn't a bad game at all. One mistake. I think we came out here first period really strong.
Mm-hmm.
Made one mistake, made us pay. Took a penalty, made us pay, and like Chuck said, it's against a team like that. It's never a good idea to go down 2-0. But we stick to our game plan. We competed really hard, I think, and we just the goals didn't come in the first and the second, but eventually we stick with it, and we got those 2 goals. And I think if we build on that moving forward, we got to win more games than we lose, and that's just how it goes sometimes.
What about the way, just the response? You guys, Jack scores, then they come back and score. Just the composure that you guys had as a group there.
Yeah, that's the whole story of the game. Even then, I mean, obviously we scored, we got the momentum. Let's go right away again. That's I think some teams could let it lose after that, but we came right back and got one back again. So I think it shows character, and just the way we played tonight, determined, and I think like I said, we got to build on that. I think it wasn't a bad game at all from us. First, second period, they just didn't go in for us.
How tough is that? You said it didn't go in for you. You had some really close chances and some close.
Yeah, it's obviously, now it's frustrating for sure, but during the game you got to try not to get too frustrated, and I think we did a good job of that. Even in the second one, take the 4-minute penalty, I think they did a great job of killing that, and there we killed those 4 minutes, and after that we got the momentum right back, and I think we showed a lot of good things out there tonight, and we got to build on that. And I know we lost, but we just got to build on the good things we did tonight.
Maybe you would like to capitalize. You get that power play in the last minute of the game. Maybe get into your game more a little bit in this.
Say again?
You get the power play there with a minute to go in the game. Maybe get into your structure a little bit better. Maybe have some chances.
Yeah, we obviously tried to make a play. It's hockey too. Sometimes it doesn't work out like you were planning it, and we should have done a little bit more out of it, but it doesn't matter now. The game is over, and we're looking forward now.
Nico, just for you, how are you feeling? Obviously, you had been off for a bit beforehand with your recovery.
I felt good. I felt fine. Obviously, it was a little break for me playing some hockey, but I felt good out there.
Nico, what do you say about Jack? He's been gone for a while. He comes in and scores the 2 goals in the third period.
He's been great for us all year. Not much to say about him. I think he's driving our team, and 2 big goals. We knew eventually it's going to come in, and Jack is stepping up for the team, and it's obviously frustrating. We couldn't get a couple points out of it.
Well, Coach, 2 weeks. What do you think your team's start and finish tonight?
I really liked our game. I liked our start. I liked our game. It's disappointing to be down 2 in the first period. But we make a mistake on the first goal, and then fall down on the penalty kill. So given the penalty kill goal, we made a mistake there. But I thought we had good energy. I thought we skated really well, broke the puck out really well. Made a couple of mistakes. They made us pay, and that's what they do. But I thought the game's night and day, frankly, the way we were playing before the break, just in terms of pace and execution and all of that. So that was a really good sign, but you need to get points when you play like that. You got to score more. You got to make a few less mistakes.
What does it say about Jack doesn't get a lot of time to rest and comes back and scores 2 goals there in the third?
Yeah, Jack loves to play, loves to compete. I thought he was excellent all game.
How much of the way your team was playing, sort of with that patience, not getting too into maybe their own heads, to allow you guys to stick with it there? Yeah,
like I said, I just liked our game. Even down 2-0 in the first period, I thought we were playing well. So we make a couple of mistakes on the first goal, the third goal. We want those plays back for sure. Their team made some mistakes as well that we just didn't capitalize on, until the third period. But from a process point of view, the things that we value and we look at, and some of the areas we were really struggling in before the break, those show up really well. I thought, like I said, we skated better. Clearly had more legs, more energy. I thought we executed with the puck all the way up until it came time to shoot in the net much better. Gave up a few really high-end chances against that are going to probably screw up the expected goal and how all that looks from a distance. But a lot of the other underlying stuff that we value, that we've been wanting to be better in, I thought we were much better. But that's only part of the game. You got to find a way to win the hockey game. So that's reduction of a couple more mistakes and a little more finish.
Nico had maybe been off a little longer than the rest of them. What did you think of his first game back?
I thought he played hard. He didn't get much done offensively, but I thought he was playing hard and looked good. It's part of why I just decided to put him with Jack and Bratter. I thought the 3 of them, at a time when I thought we were playing well as a team, we just didn't have enough offense throughout the lineup, and I just thought loading one line could really kind of get us going. I thought good first game for him coming back, good first game for our group, except for the results. We've You know, we've had some losses, you know, where we stunk the joint out, and I was pretty honest about that. And I think, you know, the exception of some of these mistakes that we made to end up in our net, there's a lot to like about our game. 80 shot attempts, 30 hits. You know, the guys had lots of energy tonight.
It's a small sample size, but what are you seeing out of Luke and Simone as a pair right now?
Yeah, it's not been very good.
Dougie Hamilton, 8 shots on goal. Does it feel like he kind of did everything right but score?
Yeah, I mean, he shot it. He had some block too. Had some really good looks. That's part of it. Like I said, I think we did lots of things to put ourselves in spots to get good shots. But you know, you need to get more to fall in. The goaltender played well, but we got to shoot better than we did.
So what did you think of like the Four Nations tournament and like how guys looked at it played and guys that hadn't played? Did you notice like any difference?
I thought Jack clearly had legs there, but I think it's a combination of the two, right? You got the guys like Jack and Brader, you know, these guys have been playing at such a high level that they're just kind of riding that wave coming in here, and you could see that. But then the other guys they're fresh. They're fresh mentally, they're fresh physically. So I thought the game itself, I thought even on Dallas' side, like it felt like maybe it's just because, you know, as a coach you haven't coached in a while, but it felt fast out there. The puck was moving quick. Players were really moving, had lots of energy. I think that's sort of what you get when you give guys a break. It doesn't look like that all the time in the NHL when, you know, the schedule heats up. But I thought it was a good hockey game. Just some things we want back, whether it's a couple of our mistakes or, you know, finishing our chances.
So Jake had, you know, a long time off as well, just like everyone did. Goalies are such creatures of habit, and they like to get into a rhythm. What did you see out of him tonight in terms of his game?
Well, I mean, I do agree with you that I think anytime you take breaks like this, I always find it's probably hardest on the goaltenders, just because there's, you know, like they're used to seeing pucks coming at them, tracking the puck, and that takes time. But with that said, we had lots of practice opportunity to get everybody up to speed. So I don't think that was a factor. You know, like I said, they scored a couple early, but you know, we make a mistake on the one, leave a guy open at the net after. You know, we don't sort out the breakout part of it right. And then the penalty kill. I mean, Nico falls down, the guy's coming right downhill with some traffic in there. So that's two tough ones. But he held us in after that all the way through. So all that to say that he did his job here today. You gotta score for your goaltender.